The Steducentre Grade 5 2013 A&A Exam Review, Maths. We have numbers 4,500, 4,625, 4,750, 4,875, dash 5,125. The missing number in the above sequence is what? A. 4,975, B. 5,000, C. 5,050, D. 5,025. The first question you need to ask yourself is the numbers going up or down. In this case, the numbers are going up, so it will either be an addition or a multiplication. Then you need to ask, is the increase constant? In this case, the increase is 125 each time. Number patterns have a relationship with each other, something in common that works for the whole pattern. In this case, the pattern is increasing by 125. The answer is therefore B. 4,875 plus 125 is equal to 5,000. You always need to check that the pattern works, so 5,000 plus 125 is equal to the final number of 5,125. Which number consists of the following? 6h plus 4th plus 2t plus 9tth plus 5u. Is it A, 49,625, B, 94,265, C, 94,562, or D, 94,625? Numbers have place values and each place represents something. Look at the number 59,846. The position of the number tells you that for the 6 there are 6 ones, for the 4 there are 4 tens, for the 8 there are 8 hundreds, for the 9 there are 9 thousands, for the 5 there are 5 10,000s. If you add all these together, you will get back to the total. So 6h is 600, 4th is 4,000, 2t is 2 tens, 9th is 9 10,000s, and 5u is 5 units. So the correct answer is D, 94,625. The above shape is called A hexagon, B pentagon, C heptagon, C octagon. It has 7 sides. The correct answer is C, a heptagon, because it has 7 sides. The 2D shapes you need to know are a circle, square, triangle, rectangle, star, diamond, oval, heart, pentagon with 5 sides, hexagon with 6 sides, heptagon with 7 sides, octagon with 8 sides, nonagon with 9 sides, decagon with 10 sides, hendecagon with 11 sides, and dodecagon with 12 sides. The third multiple of 12 is A, 24, B, 36, C, 48, or D, 12. A multiple is a number that may be divided by another a certain number of times without a remainder. So if we look at the 12 times table, it's 12, 24, 36. So your correct answer is B, 36. The above object has A, only flat faces, B, only curved faces, C, curved and flat faces, or D, no faces. The object we are looking at is a cone. It has a flat surface and a curved surface. So your answer is C, curved and flat faces. The distance from Johannesburg to Cape Town is 1,005 watt. A, millimeters, B, kilometers, C, centimeters, or D, meters. The distance from Johannesburg to Cape Town is B, kilometers. Here we can look at the different measurements and the differences in terms of moving from millimeters to centimeters, centimeters to meters, and meters to kilometers. The mass of sugar shown on the scale is what? A, 850 grams, B, 85 grams, C, 850 kilograms, or D, 805 grams. It is very important to know your units of measure. The most common ones that are used is grams and kilograms for mass. A gram is very light. These items weigh approximately 1 gram. A paperclip, a pen lid, or a piece of chewing gum. A kilogram is 1,000 grams. These weigh approximately 1 kilogram. 1 liter of milk, 2 loaves of bread, or 7 apples. The correct answer is A, 850 grams for the amount of sugar on the scale. Which one of the following 2D shapes shows the front view of the above 3D object? Is it A, B, C, or D? A trick that you can use is to push all the pieces forward. So in this case, your answer is going to be B. Complete 33,754 rounded off to the nearest 5 and 99,999 rounded off to the nearest 1,000. If you're rounding off to the nearest 5, if the number is less than 3, round down. If the number is 3 or greater, then you will round up. If the number is less than 8, round down. If the number is greater than or equal to 8, you round up. Rounding up to the nearest 10. If the ones number is 5 or greater, round up to the nearest 10. If the ones number is 4 or less, round down to the nearest 10. Rounding to the nearest 100. If the tens number is 5 or greater, round up to the nearest 100. If the tens number is 4 or less, round down to the nearest 100. Rounding to the nearest 1,000. If the hundreds number is 5 or greater, round up to the nearest 1,000. If the hundreds number is 4 or less, round down to the nearest 1,000. In 2.1, the answer is 33,755 rounded to the nearest 5. And in 2.2, your answer is 100,000 rounded off to the nearest 1,000. Write down the value of the underlying digit in the number 273,456, with the underlined number being the 2. Numbers have place value and each place represents something. Look at the number 59,846. The position of the number tells you for the 6 there are 6 ones, for the 4 there are 4 tens, for the 8 there are 8 hundreds, for the 9 there are 9 thousands, for the 5 there are 5 10,000s. If you add all these together, you will get back to the total. In our question, we had 273,456 with the 2 underlined. So your correct answer is 200,000 or 2HTH. Replace the asterisk by a greater than sign or less than sign or an equal to sign to make the following statement true. 3 over 8 asterisk 1 over 2. 3 over 8 is less than half. We can see from the fraction wall how big a half is in comparison to 3 over 8. What factor of 18 is missing in the list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 18. A factor is a number or quantity that when multiplied with another produces a given number or expression. So x times x is equal to 18. Factor multiplied by factor is equal to a product. Therefore, the missing factor is 9. It's also important to note that 4 is not a factor of 18. Balls are arranged in groups as indicated in the table below. Fill in the missing numbers on the table. You have group 1 with 3 balls, group 2 with 5 balls, group 3 with 7 balls, group 9 with how many balls, and 51 balls. Which group does it belong to? Number patterns have a relationship with each other, something in common that works for the whole pattern. Group 1 is increasing by 1. The number of balls is increasing by 2. Your missing numbers is 19 for the number of balls and 25 for the group. Are the following items true or false? 51 plus 22 is equal to 22 plus 51. 7.2. 24 divided by 5 is equal to 5 divided by 24. And 7.3. 3 brackets 5 plus 6 is equal to 3 times 5 plus 3 times 6. It's important to remember the rules for BODMAS. Brackets first, order second, then division and multiplication, then addition and subtraction. 7.1. 51 plus 22 is equal to 22 plus 51. This is true. 24 divided by 5 is equal to 5 divided by 24. This is false. 3 brackets 5 plus 6 is equal to 3 times 5 plus 3 times 6 is true. 11,523 plus 21,275 plus 7,356 is equal to what? For our addition, 3 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 14. Write down the 4, carry the 1. 2 plus 7 plus 5 is equal to 14, plus the 1 that was carried is equal to 15. Write down the 5, carry 1. 5 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 10, plus the 1 that was carried is equal to 11. Write down the 1, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 7 is equal to 9, plus the 1 that was carried is equal to 10. Write down the 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, plus 1 is equal to 4. Write down your 4. The answer is 40,154. 69,157 minus 17,239. 69,157 minus 17,239 is equal to 51,918. So you will say 7 minus 9, and you can't do that, so you'll borrow 10. It becomes 17 minus 9, which is 8. Then you will go 5 minus the 1 that was borrowed minus 3 is equal to 1. 1 minus 2 you cannot do, so you'll borrow 10. It becomes 11 minus 2, which is 9. 9 minus the 1 that was borrowed minus 7 is equal to 1. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. 976 multiplied by 54. For multiplication, it is very important to know your times tables. In this case, we need to know our 5 and 4 times table. So our 5 times table is as follows. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 9 is 45. And 5 times 10 is 50. With my 4 times table, 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 4 is 20, 6 times 4 is 24, 7 times 4 is 28, 8 times 4 is 32, 9 times 4 is 36, 10 times 4 is 40. So, 4 times 6 is 24. You write down the 4 and you carry the 2. 4 times 7 is 28, plus the 2 that was carried is equal to 30. Write down the 0, carry the 3. 4 times 9 is 36, plus the 3 that was carried is equal to 39. So we've got 3,904. Then you add the 0 for the tens place because it's 50 times 976, not 5. 5 times 6 is 30. Write down the 0, carry the 3. 5 times 7 is 35. Plus the 3 that was carried is equal to 38. 5 times 9 is equal to 45. Plus the 3 that was carried is 48. Then you add the numbers and you will get to 52,704. Thank you for watching the Steducentre, turning ordinary learners into extraordinary leaders.